Hi flashlight enthusiasts, I'm back with another video. This time I received the Acebeam X75, an 80,000 lumen flashlight. This will be the most lumen flashlight I've reviewed on the channel, so hope you guys enjoy this. I'll go ahead and show you the box, unbox it here, we'll go over the specs, and later on we'll take it outside and light up the night. So you saw the front of the box. There's a couple different options for this light. I'll try to go over that in the video for you guys. This is the 6500K. This is the cool white version. And the back of the box. It's a hefty thing, I'll tell you that. Really like the packaging. Acebeam's come a long way in their packaging since when they first started. It used to be, I mean, they never had bad packaging, but they always had nice packaging. It was just a cardboard box with some print on it, but now they're making some really nice packaging for their lights. So let's go ahead and take this out. Take out the light here. This thing is a monster, as you can see. I'll show you more once we show the contents of the light here. What comes in the box. In an accessories box here. Let me see if I can take this out. Sometimes these things are packed in kind of tight, as this one seems to be. Okay, I'm gonna get the big box a little bit out of the way here. Angle this down a little bit for you guys. Let's see what we get in the accessory box. Okay, you're gonna get the owner's manual. I'll show you that more here in a moment. This is USB-C rechargeable, so they do provide you with a USB-C cable. Let's see what else you get here. An accessory bag. Let's see what we get here. Okay, this does have a fan on it, and this is your spare fan, which is really nice to give you a spare fan for the light. Let's see if I can, sorry if I can zoom into that. So very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in the packaging. Don't want to lose that for sure. All right, let's see what else we get here. Okay, not sure what this is. Hopefully you guys can make that out there. I think it's telling you to remove the protector sleeve that protects the battery from operating while in transit. So I'll show you that in a moment. You get your warranty card. I also believe this carries the 5-year warranty that Acebeam is well known for. So take a quick look at that if you wish. Put that aside. I got this little bag here. Let's see what this is. See if I can get it to open. Again, really impressed with Acebeam's packaging. Very professional, very nice quality. All right, let's dump these out and see what we get here. Oop. Okay, so you got 2 spare O-rings, and you got an Allen wrench, and you got 4 screws. I think these are the screws that for the handle that holds the fan in place in the light. So very nice. They give you spares. So in case you're removing the handle or something and you lose a screw or 2, you got spares. So very nice. Very well done, Acebeam. Thank you for doing that. Always nice to have spares of things like this. I'll make sure I put this back the way it was so it's protected. Don't want to lose those. Okay, the other thing you get here, there's another piece in there. I don't know if you saw that. That came out with that package. Not sure what that is off the top of my head. It is a little rubber piece. So bear with me for a moment. I'm going to put it back in this bag. So don't want to lose that, just in case I ever need it. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this back up. Okay, so next thing, it looks like you get a charger of some sort. And it's also got plastic wrap around it. See if I can slide it out of this. Yeah, okay. So it's USB-C. I can't quite make out what that says. So it's a USB-C charger. So hopefully you guys can read that in the screen. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the sleeve here. Okay, let me set those things aside because I don't want to have them in the way. And let's go ahead and show you the owner's manual real fast. Again, we will go through the specs, so keep that in mind. I'll try to go slowly so that way if you want to pause the video to look at it, you can. I do apologize about the autofocus there, guys. Hopefully in the future I'll have a better camera. I won't have such an autofocus problem all the time. Okay, and the back side is just in Chinese. Oh, there was one more page, sorry. There, it tells you about the product warranty. Okay, let's take a look at the light, and let's go over all the specs. Adjust my light a little bit. And I'll show you how to take the insulator off of the battery so the light will function. All right, so this is the Acebeam X75, capable of 80,000 lumens. I'm going to go ahead and remove this plastic cover on the lens. So, very nice. So let's talk about some specs. All right, this has 12 Cree XHP 70.2 LEDs. And there are a couple other options. You can get 12 Cree XHP 70.3, which is the 6500K, and the 12 Cree XHP 70.2, which is 5000K. The 70.3, the max lumen is going to be 65,000 lumens on that version, and the XHP 70.2, 5000K version, it's going to be 75 lumens max on that version. This is the cool white version, so this has the max of 80,000 lumens. It does have a built-in rechargeable battery. Now, pros and cons, I typically like when I can insert batteries myself, so that way if down the road the batteries ever go bad, I can just replace them and keep rocking and rolling with the flashlight. But this one has a built-in battery pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew it here so you can see. I'm gonna take that insulator off that I told you about. Does thread off very smoothly, very nicely. So there you go. Nice, looks like a copper heat sink there. So very nice. I'll put that upside down there. And then you got the little insulator that they're going to tell you to remove. So we'll put that aside. And the battery pack here. And we'll go ahead and put this back together. Threads on very smoothly. Okay, let's show you the back here while I'm talking. Okay, so the built-in lithium ion rechargeable battery pack is basically 4 21700 batteries together. I don't know if you could replace those yourself. That would be interesting to find out. So down the road, in case the battery pack goes bad, you can replace them. But I don't have that answer off the moment. You have the fast charging capability. So this version is the PD60 watt fast charging version. Qualcomm. So 1.5 hour to fully charge this. You also have an optional PD 100 watt fast charger version that's Qualcomm. That's 1 hour to full charge. So that's an option if you wanted to order this flashlight with a faster charging. It does have an intelligent cooling fan. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the copper heat sink in there. So very nice. This thing will get hot. With that many lumens, it's going to get hot. So very nice to see an integrated cooling fan in this version here. Helps protect the flashlight and you from being burned. Let's see. You already saw the spare fan blade, so very nice. They give you a spare fan blade just in case. The fan and the flashlight are all IP68 waterproof, so this can be submerged in water. I won't be doing that in this video, but according to Acebeam, it is capable of that. It does have intelligent thermal control. That basically says the fan will come on when needed. So there are options where you can have the fan so it won't come on, and you have the option where obviously it will come on. I would probably recommend it that the fan comes on when needed, so it keeps your flashlight cool and keeps it safe from damage. Let's see. I showed you the pure copper heat dissipation piece, which was inside the flashlight there. So very nice. You can see it in there. Let's see what else. Now this sleeve on here, this silicone sleeve, they say that this is a color changing silicone sleeve. And basically it monitors the temperature of the light, and protects from anti-impact. It is a very nice rubber. It's kind of thick. Looks like you could take it off if you wished. I'm of course going to leave it on there. But basically this will change colors as it gets hotter. So it's a visual indication of how hot the light's getting. So I don't know, I haven't seen what that looks like. I haven't really run the flashlight long enough to see if that changes color, but that's what it's supposed to do. Now, it has this patented, according to Acebeam, lock on the handle. So the buttons and everything are here. So you have the main switches here and the auxiliary switches here, and you have this lock. So right now it's locked, so you can't do anything with light. What you're going to do is you slide this back, and now you can operate the flashlight. So very cool. So you don't accidentally operate the flashlight, turn the sucker on. It gets really hot. Probably not a good thing. So very nice to have the safety lock on there. Let's see. Battery level indicator. So there is a battery level indicator here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to put it on low. So you see it's green. So when it's green, it means the battery's somewhere between 30 and 100%. If it's solid red, that means the battery's between 10 and 30%. And if it's flashing red, your battery is less than 10% and needs to be recharged. So keep that in mind. Also has a low voltage warning. So the low voltage warning, light will downshift to the next lowest brightness level until ultra low, and then turn off the light. So it will protect itself. If it does get too hot, it will step down basically, and eventually if the voltage continues to drop on the battery pack, to save the battery pack from damage, it will go ahead and shut itself off. So very nice feature there. Let's go over the specs. So again, this version I have is the cool white version. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the screen here so you can see the specs as I go through them. Now, this one is Eco with wind. This is Eco mode, but with the fan on. Okay, so ultra low, 900 lumens for 8 hours and 20 minutes. Low is 2000 lumens for 5.5 hours. Mid 1, 5000 to 900 lumens. In other words, it'll probably drop down at one point, 2 hours and 23 minutes and 8 minutes. I'm assuming the 8 minutes probably means it'll step down after 8 minutes from 5000 lumens to 900 lumens. So anyway, mid 2, 11,000 to 900 lumens, 63 minutes plus 8 minutes. High is 23,000 to 12,000 to 900 lumens. In other words, again, stepping down 3 minutes plus 40 minutes and 8 minutes. Okay. Turbo, 80,000 lumens to 12,000 to 900 lumens. Again, stepping down because this sucker is going to get hot. 30 seconds plus 42 minutes plus 8 minutes. And strobe is 60,000 to 10,000 lumens, at 50 minutes. Now, power with wind. Now, what I noticed is there's not much of a difference in run times and power levels except for the turbo and the high, I believe, if I got that correct. Ultra low and power with wind, in other words, with a fan on, 900 lumens for 8 hours and 20 minutes. Low, 2,000 lumens for 5.5 hours. Mid 1, 5,000 to 900 lumens, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Mid 2, 11,000 to 900 lumens, 63 minutes plus 8 minutes. High, 23,000 to 17.5 thousand lumens, 7 minutes plus 25 minutes plus 8 minutes. Sorry. Turbo, 80,000 to 23,000 lumens, 30 seconds plus 20 minutes plus 8 minutes. So in power mode, it's not going to, doesn't look like in turbo, it's going to step down all the way to 900 lumens. It's going to try to maintain the 80 to 23,000 lumens. And strobe on power with wind with the fan, 60,000 to 10,000 lumens, and 15-minute runtime, basically the same as the Eco with wind. Max beam distance, 1,150 meters. Max candela, 330,625 candela. Let's see. I also put a note here in non-wind modes. Turbo is 80,000 to 6,800 lumens with shorter runtime. And in the non-wind mode, high is 23,000 to 6,800 lumens with shorter runtime. So they have like 4 different graphs depending if you're an Eco with wind, power with wind, or Eco with no wind and power with no wind. So that's how they go through the stats as far as the performance level of this flashlight. Okay, so next we're gonna go through the UI, but I just wanted for kicks and giggles, or giggles, I should say, I just misspoke. I brought out my old Acebeam X80. I did a video on quite a long time ago. So this is a max of 25,000 lumens. And this does get hot. There's no fan in that. And it will get so hot that you're pretty much going to want to wear gloves, because this switch will be so hot that you can't really touch it with your bare thumb or finger to turn it off. So you're going to want to wear gloves with the X80 if you're running at 25,000 lumens. But the reason I'm also showing it here is I figured we might go outside when we take these take the X75 into the dark to light up the night. We might also take the Acebeam X80, put it in 25,000 lumens, just so you can see the difference between 25,000 lumens and 80,000 lumens. So I think you guys might get a kick out of that. So let's go through the UI next. So let me put the X80 out of the way for now. And another thing here, you can see down here, these are the screws. So if you needed to remove the fan, I showed you the 4 spare screws I gave you. You remove these 4 screws, and then you would just pull the fan and the handle assembly out. So just FYI. Another thing, I'll show you where to charge it at. So you're going to take the tail cap off. I'm going to show you where the USB-C will go into the flashlight to charge. And let's see, there we go. There's your USB-C port. Now this can also be used as a power bank. So if you have a USB-C to another USB-C, or a USB-C to a micro USB or a lightning cable, whatever you need to do, you can also use this as a power bank. And there's some writing on here. Let's see if we can get that focused in for you guys. So you can read that or pause if you wish. There are 2 lights here for charging. Let me see if I can get a USB-C cable over here and show you what that looks like when it's charging. I gotta stretch it out over here, so bear with me for a moment. Gotta move this over. All right, so I plugged in the USB. Let's see, I don't know. I still have the switch off there, so this should be plugged in. So give me 1 second to check something. Sorry guys, technical difficulties, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, I think it was unplugged a little bit from the wall outlet. All right, so red charging. I believe it will turn green when it's fully charged, so that gives you what it looks like when it's charging. Pull that back out, put the cap back on. All right. Okay, let's go through the UI next. So I'm going to set up the camera to shine it against the wall, and let's go ahead and do that next. Okay guys, the UI user interface for the Acebeam X75. So again, let me show you real quick. First you want to do is unlock it. So I'm going to slide this back to unlock it. And this is the main switch, and this is the auxiliary switch. So when I'm talking, you know which switch I'm talking about. To simply turn it on, you're going to press the main switch one time. And then to cycle through low, mid 1, mid 2, and high, you're just going to hold the main switch down. So the camera will auto adjust for brightness. So there you go. And then to turn it off, you just click the main switch one more time, turns it off. Okay, turbo. You're going to double click the main switch. You can hear that fan come on. This is really bright. I'll go ahead and turn that off. That was the full brightness, 80,000 lumens. For strobe, so this is a strobe warning. You're gonna triple click the main switch. So here we go. I don't think I did that right, hold on. All right, there we go. It is extremely bright. I can't see a darn thing, so I'm gonna turn it off. So fair warning to everyone out there. You do have momentary turbo. So the auxiliary switch, which is the switch above the main switch here. Sorry, I was off camera there. That is the instant turbo. And I think you have to have the light on first. So lights on, then you hit the auxiliary switch. Instant turbo, it's like a momentary turbo. As soon as you let go, it goes right back down to what it was. All right, so next is to switch between windy and non-windy modes. In other words, fan and no fan. So you're gonna press and hold the auxiliary switch for 3 seconds. I think we're gonna do this while it's off. So let me turn the light off, so bear with me for a moment. Now what's going to happen here, and I'm sorry if, let me get some more light over here. All right, sorry guys, I'm doing my best here. This little light here, when I hit it for the switch between the fan and no fan, we're going to press and hold the auxiliary switch for 3 seconds, and then let's see. For windy, this is going to flash 3 times, and then for non-windy, it's going to flash red for 3 times. So let me go ahead and do that now. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you saw it flash red there. That means there's no fan on. So I like the fan on because I like to protect the light. Let me go ahead and hold it down again for 3 seconds. Now I can say we're back in the windy mode. So that's one way you can do that. Now, the next thing is between eco and power modes. When the light is off, you want to click the auxiliary switch 10 times, and I think it's going to flash, so bear with me here. Here we go. Hold on. All right, so you saw it be high and then drop down to low. So that should be put us in eco mode. And to reverse that, to go back just to power mode, you're again, click the auxiliary switch 10 times quickly. I'll do it again, hold on. There you go, you saw it step out. So that should put you back in power mode. So that's the UI for the Acebeam X80. So next we're gonna go ahead and take it outside and literally light up the night. This thing is extremely bright, so I'm curious how my camera is going to respond outdoors when I basically light up my entire backyard, let alone wonder what the neighbors think. But anyway, let's go outside into the night and let's light up the dark, guys. Okay, the sun has set. I'm outside with both the Acebeam X75 and the Acebeam X80. We're going to start out with the Acebeam X75, and we're going to go ahead and go through the lower modes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here. This should be start out in low, 2000 lumens. Just so you know, that bird bath is about 25 feet away from me. And back there you can see there's a little stump and trash can that's about 50, maybe 60 feet away. So right now we're in low, 2000 lumens. Let's go ahead and bump it up to the next one. Make sure I got the right button here. Okay, this is mid 1, 5000 lumens. Got a little bit of a hot spot in the middle. Bump it again, mid 2. This is 11,000 lumens. This, of course, lights up everything like crazy. And let's go to high, 23,000 lumens. And let's go ahead and turn it off here just for a second. I want to see if it has memory. It looks like it does. So yes, it does have memory. So that's 23,000 lumens. Let's compare that to the X80 here, 25,000 lumens. So let me switch hands here. So I'm going to have the X75 in my left hand, and I'm going to have the X80 in my right hand. So we're going to start out with the X80 and put it into 25,000 lumens. There's 25,000 lumens. Let's go ahead and put the X75 on. So pretty darn close there. Now we're going to put the X80 into turbo, 80,000 lumens. You can hear the fan kick on, but man, this thing is bright beyond belief, guys. I mean, crazy. Come back down to low. And that X80, even though it was on that short period of time, does get hot. So there you go. There's the X75. I'll go ahead and walk out there. I'm only on low. I don't want to disturb the neighbors, so bear with me. But I'll walk out there and come back on low. Maybe I'll shine it up a little bit as I'm walking out there. Okay, so I walked out there. When I got towards the tree stump there, I went ahead and bumped it to the 80,000 lumens. So hopefully you saw that on camera. Again, extremely bright. It's like having the sun in your backyard. So, wow, very amazing. I'm very impressed. I really like the handle. It's much better than the X80. Like I said, with the X80, you would need a glove. Otherwise, you're going to definitely burn your hand. So caution there. So this is very nice. A lot of light. The handle's very nice. So very impressed with the X80. It is a big flashlight as you would expect, but seems to be very good. Now look at the bugs are starting to attack the light. Go ahead and turn it off there. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that one. And if you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment below. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Greatly helps out the channel, and that way I can bring more videos like this to you. And you guys take care and happy lumens. Okay, I'm back out here outside my subdivision on a dirt road. I figured I'd bring the X75 out here to show what it looks like on turbo as I walk down a dirt road here in the woods. So hopefully you'll like this. Here we go. I'm going to turn it on low to start, and I'll walk out there on turbo. Here we go. Okay, hopefully you saw that. You can see the fans running now because it got hot. I'll go ahead and bump it up to mid 1, mid 2. Oh, I turned it off. Mid 3. And it should be high now. So. And turbo once more. Alright, so that's the Acebeam X75 out in the dark woods. Anyways, thanks again, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Happy Lumens, guys. Take care.